Froggy Goes to Hawaii. Froggy Goes to Hawaii by Jonathan London. Illustrated by Frank Remkiewicz. Published by Puffin Books. Copyright 2011. "Froggy!" called his father. "What?" "Up and at 'em! Today is the day we're going on vacation." "Yippee!" cried Froggy, and he sang, "We're going on vacation, we're going to Hawaii. We're going on vacation, we're going to Hawaii." "It's time to pack!" yelled his dad. So Froggy hopped out of bed and packed his toy plane. Zoom! His toy boat. Vroom! And his ukulele. Plink! "Froggy!" called his mother. "What?" "Don't forget your bathing suit, dear." "I know!" cried Froggy, and he grabbed his backpack and flopped out to the taxi. Flop, flop, flop. "Are you going to Hawaii in your pajamas?" Froggalina laughed. "Oops!" cried Froggy, and he flopped back to his room to get dressed. Flop, flop, flop. When Froggy came back, Froggalina waved goodbye, and off to the airport they went. Beep, beep, beep. At the airport they had to wait in a long line. Froggy didn't like waiting in line. So he leapfrogged over his mom. He leapfrogged over his dad. He leapfrogged over Pollywoggalina. And fell flat on his face. Oof! Hee hee hee! Giggled Polly. And Dad said, "Froggy, when you get to Hawaii, don't act like a nincompoop." When they finally got on the airplane, they flew and flew and flew. But Froggy couldn't sit still. So he flopped up to the front. Flop, flop, flop. And sang to the pilot. "We're going on vacation, we're going to Hawaii." "Froggy!" called his mom. "What?" "Please sit down, now." And his dad warned, "When you get to Hawaii—" "I know!" cried Froggy. But when they got to Hawaii, Froggy went bananas. He raced through a giant bamboo forest and had a ninja fight with a coconut tree. Hi-ya! Whack, whack, whack. Bonk! A coconut hit him on the head and knocked him down. He got so hot in the jungle, he had to dive into a nice, cool stream, and almost went over a waterfall. "Help!" Mom snatched him just in time. Next day they climbed a volcano. "Look!" yelled Froggy. "Lava!" He was so excited. He almost fell in. "Oops!" cried Froggy, hanging onto Dad's neck like a monkey. Next day he did a hula dance in a grass skirt. Hula, hula, hula! And even the mynah birds laughed. Cack, cack, cack! And the day after that, he surfed riding his dad's shoulders with his hands over Dad's eyes. Wipe out! On their last day in Hawaii, they sailed out on the four winds. Froggy borrowed his dad's binoculars to look for sea turtles, whales, and dolphins. He got a little seasick. Blah! So he looked even greener than usual. When they dropped anchor at a coral reef, Froggy had to be the first one in. He ripped open his backpack and took out his toy plane. Zoom! His toy boat. Vroom! And his toy ukulele. Plink! "Oh, no!" cried Froggy. "I forgot my bathing suit." "Oh, Froggy," Mom sighed. So Froggy had to go snorkeling in his dolphin underwear. He pulled on his flippers. Zup! Put on his mask and snorkel. Zook! Zick! And pushed past everybody. Blop! Flop! Splash! He glubbed and blubbed and almost sank, then popped up, holding his dad's binoculars. "Oops!" spluttered Froggy, looking more red in the face than green. "Oh, Froggy," said his dad, "what did I tell you? When you get to Hawaii—" "Look, Dad! Giant sea turtles!" Froggy tossed Dad his binos and took off after them. "Froggy!" called his dad. "What?" "Wait for me!" And he jumped in after him. Flop, flop, splash! By the time the boat picked them up, Dad was too pooped to pop. "When we get back home," he groaned, "I need a vacation." "Me too!" cried Froggy. "Next time let's go for 2 weeks."